Given question number 8. Question number 8. Without using the distance formula, show that the point A, B, C are the vertices of a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. So take slope of AB, then slope of BC and slope of AC. We have to take. And they said right angle triangle. Right angle means 90 degree will be there. Therefore, 90 degree means perpendicular. 90 degree means perpendicular. You have to see any two lines are perpendicular to each other. Now see, this is minus 3 upon 4 and this is 4 upon 3. So, are they satisfying the perpendicular conditions? M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. So, minus 3 upon 4 into 4 upon 3, you will get minus 1. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. Therefore, triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. AB perpendicular to AC. AB perpendicular to AC. Okay? Understood? So, first what we have to do it? We have to find slope of AB. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. You got minus 3 upon 4. Then slope of BC. You got 1 upon 7. Slope of AC. 4 upon 3. And they said, prove this triangle is a right angle triangle. Right angle means 90 degree. So, 90 degree means perpendicular. What is the perpendicular condition? M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. So, take any two. Okay, here minus 3 upon 4 and 4 upon 3. If you take these two, it will not satisfy. So, I am taking the first and the third one and I am cancelling. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. Therefore, triangle ABC is a right angle triangle and AB perpendicular to AC. Clear? Given ABCD is a quadrilateral. ABCD is a quadrilateral and PQRS are the midpoints of the sides AB, BC, CD and AD. Okay. Now, we have to prove that PQRS is a parallelogram. We have to prove it. PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay. Now, question 10. Given A minus 2 4, B 4 8, C 10 7 and D 11 and minus 5. Okay, this is given. Then P, Q, R, S are the midpoints of AB, BC, CD and AD. Okay. Now prove that PQRS is a parallelogram. So parallelogram opposite sides are parallel. So opposite sides are parallel means slopes remain same. So fine. First we have to take midpoints. Okay. First we have to find midpoints of all the four sides. Okay. So first we have to find out the midpoints. Right. You know formula x is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. This is the formula we have to use. So first we have to find out the midpoint P, Q, R, S. So P, you will write 4 minus 2 upon 2 and 8 plus 4 upon 2. So you will get minus, okay, 2 upon 2 and 12 upon 2. That is 1 and 6. What is P? 1 and 6. Then Q, you will write 4 plus 10 upon 2 and 8 plus 7 upon 2. So 14 upon 2 and 15 upon 2. So you will get 7 and 15 upon 2. Okay. Q is 7 and 15 upon 2. Next R. 10 plus 11 upon 2 and 7 minus 5 upon 2. So you will get 21 upon 2 and 2 upon 2. So you will get 21 upon 2 and 1. This is the coordinates of R. Next we have to find out coordinates of S. Okay. So S is 11 minus 2 upon 2 and minus 5 plus 4 upon 2. So you will get 9 upon 2 and minus 1 upon 2. This is the coordinates of S. Now we know P, we know Q, we know R and we know S. Next we have to find out slope of PQ, slope of QR and slope of RS and slope of PS. And opposite sides are parallel, therefore opposite side slope will remain same. Clear? So write here, what is P? P 1 and 6, Q 7 and 15 upon 2, then R 21 upon 2 and 1, and S 9 upon 2 and minus 1 upon 2. Slope of PQ. Y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So you will get PQ slope, no? So you will write 6 minus 15 upon 2 upon 1 minus 7 is equal to 12 minus 15 upon 2 into minus 6. So you will get 12 minus 15 minus 3 upon 2 into minus 6, minus cancel 1 and 1. So you will get 1 upon 4. What is the slope of PQ? 1 upon 4. Next we have to write slope of QR. You will write 15 upon 2 minus 1 upon 7 minus 21 upon 2. So 15 minus 2 upon 14 minus 21. So you will get minus 13 upon 7. Now slope of RS is 1 minus 1 plus 1 upon 2 upon 21 upon 2 minus 9 upon 2. Okay. Now take LCM. 2 plus 1, 3 upon 2 into 2 upon 12. So you will get 1 upon 4. Next, you will write slope of PS. 6 plus 1 upon 2 upon 1 minus 9 upon 2. So you will get 12 plus 1 upon 2 minus 9, 13 upon 7 and minus. Okay. Now see, these two slopes same and these two are same. Okay. Now you will say slope of PQ equal to slope of RS slope of QR equal to slope of PS. Therefore, PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay, understood? Slope of PQ equal to slope of RS is equal to 1 upon 4. Therefore, PQ parallel to RS. Then slope of QR equal to slope of PS is equal to minus 13 upon 7. Therefore, QR parallel to RS. Therefore, PQRS is a parallelogram. Hence, proved. Okay. First, what we have to do is, we have to find midpoints. PQRS. Using the midpoint formula, x is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2, y is equal to y1 plus y2 upon 2. And you got the midpoints PQRS. Next, we have to find out slope of PQ, QR, RS and PS. And you have to see, if opposite sides PQ parallel to RS means slope of PQ equal to slope of RS. Then slope of QR equal to slope of PS. Therefore, you can say PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay. Question number 11. Given P, A, B plus C, Q, B, C plus A, R, C, A plus B. Show that P, Q, R are collinear. What we have to prove it? P, Q, R are collinear. You know collinear means P, Q, R should lie on the same straight line. Okay. So, first we have to find the slope of PQ. You know formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So, C plus A minus B plus C upon B minus A. C plus A minus B minus C upon B minus A. So these two get cancelled. Can we write B minus A and take the minus sign, minus into B, minus into minus plus A and B minus A. So these two get cancelled. So you will get minus 1. Take slope of QR. Okay, A plus B minus C plus A upon C minus B. A plus B minus C minus A upon C minus B. Then you will change C minus B upon C minus B. Cancel. Right one. Therefore, minus 1. Since slope of PQ equal to slope of QR. Therefore, PQR are collinear. Okay.